Hey everybody, this is Chromar with TGN, welcoming you to part 15 of Hyjal Uncensored. Where we last left off, we finished killing the supplicants. We also killed the leader of the guy that's sitting in the ogre camp, and I also did edit out about 30 seconds of flying. Sorry about that, but it was just a turn in, and you didn't miss anything. So the next quest we got is called Grudge Match. And our little corehound pup is going to fight this raptor, as you can see here. And it's just part of setting up a fight between the ogres and the non-ogres, if I understand the story right. So this ogre ain't happy about it. Poor raptor. Yep, and I just go turn that in. So I'm recording this on the 6th of December. It's about 24 hours, no, about 23 hours actually, from the Cataclysm release. And definitely looking forward to that. But if you're watching this before Cataclysm, like as it's being released, I am going to have to mass release the remaining few episodes. There's not too many. There's only like 3 episodes left. But I'm just going to have to spam them on the channel today. That's okay. It's kind of my fault. I didn't quite keep up with my schedule of 2 a day perfectly. I had a couple days where I missed one. So let's see what's next here. Garnoth, Fist of the Legion. I don't know what the hell the Burning Legion's doing showing up here. It's like, hey guys, what's going on in this mountain? There's not enough wars going on here. Let's just step in, see what we can get done. Whatever, more mobs for me to kill, it's all the same. Six more to go. These don't feel as long when you're actually playing. I guess because combat in this game is pretty fun for almost every class. It doesn't start to drag unless you start really grinding huge amounts of mobs. But watching it can be a little boring until you get to the more interesting quests. And the majority of the quests in this section aren't interesting, just this is one of the little detours. Two more. Down here, asshole. Where do you think you're going? Looks like fighting this guy. Alright, now, there should be... There he is. Oh, 1.1 million. Jesus. Yeah, I definitely use the item on him. As you can see, it's I guess it's doing something. Oh, there we go. There's the damage. $68,000. Got a green fire flame strike. It's pretty awesome. Oh, that was fun. See, that was an interesting quest. You turn into a quasi-vehicle, have a couple buttons to mash, and kill a boss with 1.1 million health on your own. Ascendant Strike. Almost all the damage there. I want to bring that buff into our actual raid. Okay, we're getting near the end of this part of the area. This part of Hyjal, towards the ending quest, which is like the coolest thing ever. Well, it was pretty funny when I did it anyway. So we gotta find this guy. I think I remember having a hard time finding this guy. That's right, this guy paths. He like runs back and forth. He's a real pain. Okay, what I did was skip forward really far to when this guy actually appears. You know, he's just on the road right outside the encampment. So I suppose the best way to find him would be just to go outside the encampment and run down the road till you get to him. You know, one of those guys. But this guy took me forever to find, and he was, I mean, I was sitting here the whole time, and he just never came up. Until much later, that is. So, that guy's done. Okay, here we go. This is cool. Okay, graduation speech. Like, what the heck is a graduation speech? Okay, now that you've been a very successful Twilight recruit, you're ready to graduate to be a full member. At the... This is not the right spot, but at the place where the ceremony is taking place, they're going to have Jared Song. That's the guy you're trying to rescue. And it's the job of the head of the graduating class to give a speech and then perform the sacrifice. So what you're going to do is give the speech, but then you're going to rescue him instead. And that ogre that you killed after searching forever for him is the original head of the class that you had to murder, so you became head of the class. It's right up there. Just took me a minute. There he is, the man himself. So you jump on the podium, and it's like a vehicle, and you have to listen to what the crowd's saying. and you have to try to keep the crowd in line. And you have your options. You have incite, pander. Basically, like, you got to do whatever whatever you need to do to keep the crowd in line. Like if the crowd's, you know, yelling at you, it's hard to even explain. I guess you can just read the tooltips there and they explain it for you.
I can't cast that yet.
Like the guy says, "Yeah, I don't know about this," so that means they need inspiration. And when they yell at you, you lie. You got to incite them. And when they act crazy, you got to use you got to pander them to their craziness. I don't know. That's the best I can explain it. This part is psychotic. So the counter there is just telling the number of times you picked the right option, pretty much. Almost there. There we go. So, now that you've won the little mini game, a little absurdist mini game, the cultists get riled up and they start attacking the ogres. And so now it's time to step down and talk to your buddy that you're rescuing. So, you freed him, he takes off, so it's time for you to take off as well. Poison, ogres die. And, yeah, that was interesting. Well, we're done with the Twilight section. Now that's, the graduation speech is the last part of that, and it's freed Jared's out of song and all, which is the whole reason we're there, remember? Definitely one of the more inspired quests that they've come up with for this expansion. Well, it's either that or the bear tossing. I think the bear tossing might be crazier.